Today we shall have explanation of Merchant of Venice, Act 2, Scene 6. This scene takes place outside Shylock's house. Jessica, disguised as a boy, elopes with Lorenzo, taking some of Shylock's possessions. She is quite ashamed of her boy's disguise and of her thievery. At the end of the scene, Antonio informs Gratiano of the winds favorable for sail and of Bassanio's departure to Belmont before the scheduled hour. The scene emphasizes the mutual desires of Jessica and Lorenzo, which bridge religious and cultural differences. Okay, now these are the things that we are going to study in this scene. Once again, that this scene takes place outside Shylock's house, and there Jessica, disguised as a boy, that is Jessica has changed her appearance and she has disguised herself as a boy, that is she has wore clothes of a boy, and elopes with Lorenzo. Elopes means that is she has a plan to run away with Lorenzo and marry him. So taking some of Shylock's possessions. So while eloping, while running with Lorenzo, what she did, that is she takes some of the possessions, that is wealth, jewelry and ducats money with her. She is quite ashamed of her boy's disguise. Okay, and she is also ashamed of her disguise, that is she has changed appearance and she is looking like a boy. She has to wear a dress of a boy, so she is ashamed at this, and she is also ashamed of the thievery, that is whatever she has stolen from her own house. At the end of the scene, we'll find Antonio informing Gratiano of the favorable winds for sail, that is Gratiano has to go with Bassanio to Belmont. Why Belmont will go to why Bassanio will go to Belmont, that is he will go to Belmont in order to make choice of the caskets. So here the scene emphasizes the mutual desire of Jessica and Lorenzo, which bridge religious and cultural differences. Now, as we know that Jessica and Lorenzo, both of them love each other, and it is their wish, it is their desire to run away and marry each other. So that will see that it creates the religious and cultural differences. So these are the things that we will study in this scene, Act 2, Scene 6. Now we shall have explanation line wise. Scene 6, Venice. Before Shylock's house, enter Gratiano and Salarino masked. Okay, now who all are present in this scene in the beginning? That Gratiano and Salarino. And where are they? They are in front of Shylock's house, and what kind of appearance they have? That they are masked, that is they have wear the mask. Now Gratiano said that this is the penthouse under which Lorenzo desired us to make a stand. Okay, now what Gratiano said, that is this is the penthouse, that is this is the porch under which Lorenzo asked us to wait. Then Salarino replied that his hour is almost past, that is the time he gave us is almost over. Okay, now Salarino replied Gratiano that the time which Lorenzo gave us to meet him is already over, it is past. Then Gratiano, and it is marvel he outwells his hour, for lovers ever run before the clock. Now what Gratiano replied him, that it is strange that he is late, because lovers always rush to meet their beloved before time. Then Salarino, oh, 10 times faster Venus pigeons fly to seal love's bonds new made, than they are wont to keep obliged faith unforfeited. Now what Salarino said? Salarino said, oh, 10 times faster Venus pigeons fly, that the doves of Venus. Now the doves of Venus, who is Venus? Venus means the classical, the goddess of love. Okay, Venus, if it is asked that who is Venus, so you will write the classical goddess of love. So the doves of Venus fly 10 times faster when they are going to win over a new love. And then to seal love's born new made, than they are wont to keep obliged faith unforfeited. Now, it means that lovers are always in a greater hurry to keep a new engagement than they are accustomed to keep their old marriage promises unbroken. Okay, once again, I will explain meaning of this extract. Salarino said that the doves of Venus fly 10 times faster when they are going to win over a new love. And lovers are always in a greater hurry to keep a new engagement than they are accustomed to keep their old marriage promises unbroken. Now, Greciano said after this, that ever holds means that always is true. Who riseth from a feast with that keen appetite that he sits down? Now, what Greciano said, that who rises from a meal as hungry as when he sits down to eat? Where is the horse that doth untread again his tedious measures with the unbated fire that he did pace them first? Now, what does it mean? That which horse can gallop again over the same road on its return journey with the same energy with which it set out? And then, all things that are with more spirit chased than enjoyed. Now, what it says, that is, such things are enjoyed more in their pursuit than in their attainment. So you can see meaning of this is given on the other side, line number 11 to 14, that where is the horse that travels again over the same road on its return journey with the same energy with which it set out? All things exist are more enjoyed in the course of their attainment than in the attainment itself. And then, how like a yonker or a prodigal, the scarfed bark puts from her native bay, hugged and embraced by the wanton wind. How like a prodigal does she return, with overwithered ribs and ragged sails, lean, rent, and beggared by the wanton wind. Now, what he says, that it means, like a spendthrift young man, a flag bedecked ship sails out for her harbour. Then, after being tossed about and hugged by the rough wind, she comes back just like a spendthrift, with broken planks and torn sails. Like the spendthrift on his return, the ship, damaged by the strong wind, becomes lean, torn, and impoverished. Okay, now here what Greciano actually has explained in this extract, that is, Greciano here tells that ever holds, that is, yes, pigeons which are there, that the classical god of love Venus which is there, so the doves of it are very fast to fulfill all the promises of the new lovers. Okay, and now he explains, now Greciano explains in his extract, in his dialogue, that yes, whatever you are saying, that is very correct, that the people who are there, they find much more excitement in the course of time, that is, if they have, till they have not attained anything. Okay, but by the time they attain whatever they desire, so all their excitement get over. So giving example of horse, giving example of the person, one who sits to have a meal, and giving example of this ship which sets out to journey, to set out to have journey, and while returning and afterwards they all doesn't remain the same as they were earlier. Okay, now Salarino replied, here comes Lorenzo, more of his this hereafter. Now Salarino said, he saw Lorenzo coming to them and he said that here comes Lorenzo. We shall talk more about this later. Now, who enters into the scene? Lorenzo. So Lorenzo said, sweet friends, your patience for my long abode, not I, but my affairs have made you wait. When you shall please to play the thieves for wives, I will watch as long for you then. Approach, here dwells my father Jew. Ho, who is within? Now he calls. Now what does it mean? Lorenzo said that, good friends, thank you for your patience while waiting for me, as long as it is not I, but my business that kept you waiting. When it is your turn to steal a wife, I will wait just as long for you. Come this way. Here is the house of my father-in-law. The Jew, hello, is anyone in the house? Okay, so now he called loudly and asked that, is there anyone in the house? Now who entered from above? That Jessica above in boys' clothes. Now Jessica asked, who are you? Tell me for more certainty, albeit I'll swear that I do know your tongue. Now what Jessica said, that who are you? Tell me clearly, though I swear that I recognize your voice. That is, though I recognize your voice, you tell me for more surety that who are you? Then Lorenzo, I am Lorenzo and thy love. That is, it is Lorenzo, your love. Then Jessica, Lorenzo, certain and my love indeed. For who love I so much? And now who knows but you, Lorenzo, whether I am yours? Then Jessica said that yes, it is certainly Lorenzo and truly my love. Who else do I love so much? But who apart from you knows, Lorenzo, whether I am truly yours? Okay, now we have completed up to here. So we shall continue rest in the next part. Thank you.